Hello, everybody. Welcome to another installment of Shauna Spillin' the Presley Tea. Now, tonight it's drama, drama, drama. And I'm not talking about just any old drama. I'm talking about the drama that makes us laugh. I need a good laugh in my life this week. It's Friday. I want some laughs, and this drama is going to be funny. Okay. So I am so happy you guys are here to join me because I want to have some fun. I'm going to laugh. This drama is going to be awesome. Okay. Now, somebody wrote me and asked me if I'm going to do Surely Pay Your Dues Part 2. Well, yes, I am, guys. If you join me next Friday, I'll have the dish for you of what is going on, what happened with her talk at Elvis week, and all kinds of things. I'm even going to have the lady that loaned her the money to get her book published. She has a lot to say, guys. It's going to be a fun show. So join me next Friday for that. But tonight, it's drama, 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 and it's funny drama. All right. So glad you guys are here. Thank you, John. Hi. How are you? Claire. Hello. Patricia. Hello, Karen. Kathleen. Teresa. Barbara. Nancy. Francis. Jerry. Tracy. Nat TV. Hello, everybody. Woo, it's been a long week. It's been a long, long week. And I'm glad I'm here with you tonight. Na 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 na. I'm playing with you guys. Oh wow. I'm getting messages on my phone. You guys are lighting it up. I know you guys are ready for this. I am too. Hi, Melissa. You ready for some fun? All right. Molly. Molly. Hello, girl. So we're going to start having some fun this evening. The drama is fun. Hello, EP Fan Archive. You're here. Glad you are. And you are ready for fun, Patricia? All right, let's start the narrative here. Claire, Mike Stone's book was just released. I'm not at all interested in it. Is anybody going to read it? Oh, heck to the no. See, Mr. John Stone made a mistake by going on a podcast a few months ago and saying things like, if you all are buying my book to know any bad stuff about Priscilla, you're going to get the wrong book. He didn't write nothing bad about Priscilla. So he already jinxed himself. We all wanted to buy his book to find the dish on Priscilla, right? Right, guys? We wanted to buy his book to see what what it is. What's the dish? And he blew it. He blew it. So he's not going to get too many true Elvis fans wanting to read his book. You know what I'm saying? We only wanted to read his book to see what he was going to say about Prissy Pants. And since he wasn't going to say anything bad about her, it's a waste of time. And it's a waste of money. Claire says that a few reviews say that he dishes her a little bit. Well, he could at least not said that on his podcast because it deters people from reading it if he said there wasn't anything in it. The only thing that could be in it was how, according to Mike Stone, Priscilla pursued him. Priscilla studied what he liked. Priscilla followed him around until she got him. So, Francis, Priscilla probably paying him to lie. Well, there's that too. We don't know. Cheryl, probably afraid she'll sue him. Most definitely. She's known for that. He probably did sign a non-disclosure agreement for some things. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. He's really good at giving those out. Elvis chick, never would I buy it. Neither will I. I mean, he broke a family up. You know what I'm saying? Mike Stone shouldn't be very proud of himself. Even though she was pursuing him, he could have said no. I mean, he had a 2-year-old at home with a wife who was pregnant at the time, right? He could have said no. But then again, Elvis could have said no with all the affairs he had. But that was Elvis we're talking about. EP Fan Archive. I heard it was already discounted on Amazon to $5. Oh, well, he's not going to make too much on it, is he? Patricia, I bet she paid him off. She could have. The MO would be right. Teresa, Priscilla pay anybody off and goes to bed with anybody. I'm not going to argue with that one, Teresa. Ashley, hey y'all, seems like I'm late. Not too late. I've only been going for maybe 6 minutes. Not even that. Queen Scott, birds of a feather flock together. There was both wrong to date neither stand. Accountable for their actions. They both were. Takes two to tango. They tangoed pretty much, according to Lisa Marie. How was it that she told Elvis? Supposedly, she told Elvis when she was like 3. Or she told the cook. She told somebody when she was real small that she saw Mike Stone and Prissy Pants wrestling in the sleeping bag when they were camping. So, even her own daughter ratted her out. Queen, exactly. Claire agrees with you. Hello, Ginger. See Pam. Nope, I miss Molly. Molly, yeah, Priscilla is a poser. The convert chameleon, if you will. Oh, she is. She is a chameleon. She will change forms and shapes. Do you guys ever watch that Celestial Tarot lady? Do you ever watch Miss Sam? Well, she swears, and this isn't me, Miss Sam swears that Priscilla is a high witch. Yep. I don't know what kind of hoodoo she practicing behind closed doors. See, Pam, I heard him speak. He's very boring. Yeah, the couple of podcasts I did, it's all about him. It's very little about what you think it is. Nat TV. I believe all that. She did the same with Elvis, and her favorite in-law, Michael Asswood, did the same with Lisa. You mean Michael Asshat? Asshat. The new nickname I gave him. His name is Michael Asshat or Lockwood Asshat. Either or. It still fits with his crazy hats. Kathy. Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I was sick this week. Oh, honey, I hope you're okay. I hope you're better. Hi, I hope you're better, Kathy. It sucks being sick. I had a little bit of the sniffles at the beginning of the week. I still went to work. I still pressed on. I'm over it now, thank goodness. Francis, Shauna, what lies do you think will be in Prissy's new book? Well, I think she's waiting for Lisa Marie's book to come out so she can finally write this book, like a rebuttal to whatever is in Lisa's book. But that's just what I think. Of course, she'll probably put as much inaccuracies as possible. Melissa says Mike Stone is a pal. Satnin, hey y'all in chat, I'm late, but here, yeah. All right, Satnin. Ashley says, gross. Deborah, hey Shauna and everyone. Elvis chick, she told Sonny, and I heard him in Memphis Mafia talk about it. Funny. Karen, and Prissy is an old crow. Yes, she is. It's written all over her face, the karma that she put in the world. Patricia, I love Miss Sam. Molly, I dig Miss Sam. She's usually pretty spot on. Cheryl, I watch Miss Sam. See, I've got some Miss Sam people in the audience. Kathy, Priscilla will be in Staten Island October 6th to talk about the love of her life. Isn't that the day that Riley is going to promote Lisa's book? Yes, she's always got to do something different to make herself relevant, Kathy. I'm glad. Let her be far, far away from the promoting of Lisa's book. Because remember, Riley Keough is going to have a special guest at the book signings for her mother's book. And there's a tour going to happen. Okay, so we don't want Priscilla being this special guest. We want like Danny Keough or Duchess Sarah Ferguson would be cool. They were friends. Just some really awesome special guests and not Priscilla. That would be awful. Claire, his hats are dumb. They are. It's like he wants to be the Mad Hatter or something, Or maybe he wants to be like Tom Petty. Excuse me. Hello? Hello. Tom Petty is not Lockwood. Lockwood is not Tom Petty. Tom Petty is a legend. Lockwood is a piece of crap asshat. Elvis Chick, laugh out loud. I love his new name. I do too. He is an asshat, and forever he shall be. Any man, especially 63 years old that claims he's a rocker, should be able to pay his own children's legal fees. His children shouldn't have to pay for that. Awful. Claire, I feel it's my job to update everyone on this, but tickets are not selling for the Presley for a Day tour. Well, Claire, as I said in my video with my fake diamond tiara on and all my diamonds and pearls, it's not going to be too popular. It's for people who have money to spend. I mean, there's not like too much of those as of late, is there? I mean, we're all hurting, right? It's not great out there. Nat TV, she's a black magic witch. I believe that. She has a dark vibe and aura around her. Oh, she's evil. I tell you, she's evil. So don't mess around with Prissy. She's an evil witch. Lily goes, hi, Lily. Nat TV, Danny would be a great guest. I would want to hear what he has to say for the first time. Well, I think it was on VH1 once upon a time. But he hasn't been a lot. That's true. I would like to see him as well. Molly, maybe the twins will be with her. That would be pretty cool. It would. Elvis Presley says hi. He's watching an Elvis Presley movie. Because it's heaven, right? You're watching an Elvis Presley movie again. Are you like Elvis and can watch like 2, 3, 4 things at a time? I'm too tired. I can't do that right now. I got to pay attention to this chat and make sure everything works right. There's no way I can do like 3 or 4 screens. Nope. Ginger, I don't know how to spell your handle. To Deborah. Oh, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Okay. Ashley, I never understood what Lisa saw in him. He always seemed gross and creepy. A leech. Nat TV said, no, don't you dare with Tom Petty. I didn't. I said Tom Petty is a legend. Lockwood asshat is not even a has-been. He wouldn't have been anywhere if it wasn't for Lisa Marie having him in her band, right, guys? Never heard of him until he was in Lisa Marie's band. Never heard of him. EP Fan Archive. Yeah, Shauna, your new editor is amazing, putting you in cool places. I heard it was a microwave. It wasn't. Let me tell you guys. Okay, the last video I did, no, not the last, but the second to the last, I'm on a television. Okay? But it's not just any television. Only 3 people commented on what television I was in. Where do you guys think I was? It's an Easter egg. Well, if you guys didn't guess, somebody even said, "Am I in an old microwave?" It was so funny. It was in a close room, though. The TV that I was in two videos, 2 videos ago, I was in the television set in the kitchen at Graceland. I was in Elvis's television. Yeah, that's where I was. So if you guys didn't guess it 2 videos ago, I was in Elvis's TV at Graceland in the kitchen, that little kitchen TV. That's where I was. And every once in a while, I'm going to be put in all kinds of places around Graceland. Just you wait. Watch future shows. I'll be put in all kinds of places. It's going to be fun. Be like, oh, where's Waldo type situation with my channel, okay? You guys will have to guess where I am. What am I in? It'll be fun. Come on, it's a new idea. I figured you guys would like something fun, right? We all need something a little fun in our lives. So I'm going to be put in all kinds of crazy places around Graceland. Just you wait. Deborah, amen, sister. If he hadn't have been with Lisa's band, he was unheard of because he was with Lisa. He thought he was all that and a spot of tea. Yeah, exactly. Nobody heard of him until he was in her band. Right, Cheryl? Elvis so good and Elvis was so yummy. Well, he was very, very, very awesome on the eyes. Just handsome. Just a handsome mess he was. Very handsome mess. Rainbow, hey, you're a little late. Yeah, but I mean, we really hadn't talked about too much. We're going to have some fun talking about some fun, hilarious drama. Drama, drama, drama. Jean said that Lockwood is a horrible musician. Yeah. But guys, the theme song that I have for Prissy, even though you guys say we should make a theme song, it's just Devil in Disguise or Evil. Those two fit perfectly for me. I'm fine with it. Because she's evil. She's a devil in disguise. She's an evil devil in disguise. That's what she is. An evil devil in disguise. Thirsty tonight. Teresa, Mike or two of a kind, what mother would side with that thing? Well, that's what's crazy, is Lisa's mother sided with Lockwood Asshat and not her own daughter during the divorce. That's pretty bad, guys. It really is. You guys think it's awesome? You just wait. Yeah, you want to see where I'm going to be next week? Well, it'll probably be once a week thing, maybe. But you've got to tune into the channel to see where I'm going to be next. I'm going to be in all kinds of different places. So thank my new editor for that. Yes, Karen, he is an asshat. That's why I'm calling him that. He wears silly hats, and he is an asshat. Not TV. The journalist admitted to have a huge crush on Lisa. When he interviewed her for Much Music, he wondered what she saw in Lockwood like the rest of us. Yeah, I can see that. Yes, you can, Heaven. Absolutely. Definitely you can. You can do both. If you can, you go, girl. But anyways, I'm gonna give you some fun stuff. Are you ready for this? This is the first topic at hand. But there's gonna be an ad in a minute, so I might as well wait. There's an ad, so I might as well wait. I don't want you guys to miss anything. Kimberly, Lockwood looks like the Mad Hatter, but he looks like a stupid Mad Hatter. I mean, to me, even if I watch, like, you guys watch Johnny Depp play the Mad Hatter, right? He was a handsome, cute little Mad Hatter. Not this Lockwood asshat guy. I don't know. I mean, Lisa had her type of men, okay? I thought Nicolas Cage was good looking, but they fought like pirates. It was like there were two captains on a boat. You can only have one captain, so that didn't work really well. But then there was Danny, which I thought Danny was good looking, and he's still pretty decent looking, but they got divorced pretty early, and then she married Michael Jackson. So the thing is, it's not always about looks. I understand that. I don't know what kind of personality Lockwood Asshat has, but it surely can't be that great. But then again, there's an interview out there where Oprah interviewed Lisa Marie, and Priscilla was with her. And she stated on camera, and according to Rainbow, you told me this last week, Rainbow, that she said that out of all the men that she was, with, her mother loved Lockwood. She loves this one. So that tells you a lot. If your evil devil in disguise, mommy dearest, loves your husband when she didn't like any of the others, there might be a problem. Don't you think? There might be. Kimberly, I agree. An ugly, creepy Mad Hatter. Thank you. He's a little creepy to me. He's pale. He's just creepy. I know we really shouldn't be sitting here talking, critiquing the twins' dad, but with all the crap that he did, it's just, fair game, you might say. Teresa, Mike never treated Lisa good. Mike abused Lisa. You think he did? I mean, she did not have a very good marriage. They ended up divorcing. It was a horrible divorce. Deborah, Priscilla thought the world of Michael Lockwood. Still does today. That should tell you guys all you need to know. Francis, asshat looks pasty. Karen thinks that Prissy said Danny. Yeah, but Priscilla said on camera she loves this one. She loved the one she was with, which was Lockwood. I'm going to do both. All right, Heaven. Do both, sweetheart. Rainbow, greetings. Oh, you're talking to Lady Cheryl. Oh, Patricia, maybe Prissy Pants was sleeping with Michael. I don't know. That's just I don't want to think about that stuff. Nope. I really don't want to think about old people, going at it. I mean, he's 63 too. I mean, he was 10 years older than Lisa. Jean, they're both disgusting people. And all they want is money, money, money. Money, honey. They want the money. They'll do anything to steal Elvis' money, honey. Cheryl, Elvis, you are funny. After this, I'm going to watch Girls, Girls, Girls. Girls, Girls, Girls is a funny movie. That's like probably the second movie I ever watched. My mom was the one that turned me on to Girls, 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 because she said it was kind of like, I don't know, that and Girl Happy was nostalgia for her anyway. So that's the first two I watched. I watched my Elvis movies out of order, guys, for the first time. I don't know if you guys did. I didn't have the privilege of watching them in order. They were out of order for me. But as soon as I owned them, I finally could watch them in order, and it was awesome. Kimberly, does Provolone like Lockwood too? I cannot even say. I don't know. I don't know. That would be interesting if he did, though. Deborah, you're probably right. Oh, I can't read that. I'm sorry. You're probably right on that. Miss Porcupine, it wouldn't surprise me. Ashley, sad part is, he knew Elvis's addiction issues. And then when Lisa Marie fell into addiction, he did everything to expose it to the public and embarrass her instead of helping. Yes. The son Downers Club. No man ever abused Lisa in her adult life. I didn't know her well, but did know her, and I can tell you she took crap from no one, even including people like David Miscavige from running, the guy that runs Scientology. I wouldn't doubt it, Sundowners Club. Lisa was a rebel all the way, all the way. You know, that's probably a lot of the reasons why she butted heads with her mom and a lot of other people is because they wanted her and expected her to do something and she would do the complete opposite. So no, I agree with you. Nat TV. For me, is was convenient for Asshat and Prissy to make Lisa look lunatic and unstable. We have to keep in mind that just after the divorce, it came with dispute with Siegel, Prissy, Lisa, and Marco. True that, Rainbow. Provolone says Lockwood Asshat is a cool guy, but Cage was the coolest of all of Lisa's husbands. I will agree. I am a very big Nicolas Cage fan. I love his movies. He's like in 12 movies a year. That guy's like in every movie. And he's good looking and he's got the eyebrow thing and I think he was awesome. But they according to Lisa, they were like two pirates in the relationship, her and Cage. They were like two pirates, if I remember correctly, she said. Like two captains on a boat. You can't have two captains. You can only have one. So, they fought, but they loved each other. But it was just their personalities. Elvis fan, you're absolutely right. I wasn't meaning that in that way. I was just meaning, well, he's looking his age. That's all. That's all I was meaning. He's 63, but he sure looks it. Sometimes when he walks in LA with those weird, funky fisherman hats on his head, Elvis fan, he looks like an old man. Okay. I wasn't saying anything like what you thought, though. Not at all. Not at all. Patricia, how could a judge rule in his favor taking money away from his own daughters? Because of the way it was worded. It's all in the wording. That's how, and that's why. Ginger said that the first Elvis movie she ever watched was GI Blues. And you're right, Karen. In the end, Danny was there with Lisa, and he was helping to take care of the twins. In fact, that day, wasn't he taking the twins to school? Well, okay, guys, okay. We're going to talk about something else. Are you guys ready? This is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about something else, and this is the funny part of the funny drama that I want to show you guys. Let's see here. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. Let's see. Where is that message? I need it. Okay. This is not going to be very easy. You're going to have to look on my phone. Hello, Patty. I'm glad you're here. But let me look. So, because this came up today. This is so funny. This is about Linda Thompson. So you guys ready to talk about Miss Linda Thompson? Miss Hee Haw? Miss Blonde? Miss, Linda? Something happened that's kind of funny. So, all right. So Linda Thompson posted, and when she posted 16 hours ago, it was a kind of a funny post because she posted, I spy myself in the back seat. And it's a picture of Elvis coming out of a limo in LA. He's in his car, and she's supposed to be right here. The funny thing, and I'll put this in the community page so you guys can see it later. But Linda Thompson posts this. She claims that she's this woman right here. The funny thing is, the photo is 1970, before Elvis was even with Linda. And if you go by the timeline of this photo and the person that took the photo and the history of the photo, it's either one, Linda Thompson is lying, she's a liar, or two, Linda is getting older in age and maybe she just thought it was her. I don't know. Because she was not there. In 1970, Linda was not with Elvis and not in LA with Elvis. But anyways, the rumor has been since put to bed. And you're right, Melissa. Linda knows that's not her. I think this is just one of those. Are we going to end up with another online cat fight between Prissy Pants and Linda? It's about every 10 years, right? But anyways, this is so funny. So the original photo or photos, here's some better pictures here. I'm trying to do it without there. The original photo was done in 1970, but here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. You ready for this? Joe Esposito's daughter commented about this. Hold on. It is definitely Priscilla in that back seat and not Linda. My dad took the pic. It's from his collection. Everyone, Prissy, Linda, Kathy, Ginger, and even some of the guys lie about Elvis. They say whatever they have to make sure their pockets stayed lined with cash. My father, Jerry, Red, Sonny, and Lamar were the ones who loved Elvis for Elvis. They only printed the truth. My dad could not stand most of these fake moons. Seriously. So these photos right here were took by Joe Esposito in 1970. Okay. The mystery woman in the back seat, which I hope I can make bigger for you. The mystery woman in the back seat is not Linda. It is Prissy. So there, problem solved. Problem solved. So that was drama for a few hours today. Can you guys believe that? Really, that's been going on for hours and hours. All these debates back and forth. People thought it was Mindy Miller. We all know Elvis didn't date her till 1975. So if this photo is a 1970 photo, it's not Mindy. So the only logical explanation is it's either Prissy Pants or Elvis was getting a little something in LA in 1970 that wasn't Prissy, okay? And we just don't know who it was. But according to Joe Esposito's daughter, it's in his collection. He took the photo and it's Prissy Pants. Yes, Elvis, check. But when we go by a collection of photos and she knows her dad, we got to do that because Linda didn't say the truth. Linda is telling everybody that is her. Look at the timeline, folks. It doesn't match. The math ain't mathin'. If the math don't math, move along. So it shows online. Linda posted something that wasn't true. Linda could at least done her research, Cheryl says. She could have at least. I'm not going online and saying I'm someplace I never was. I really wish that these people wouldn't do that either. But I guess since it's Elvis related, people want to always be where he was, right? Patricia, Shauna, did you see that article that Prissy Pants has nothing to live for? Oh, Patricia, no, I did not. Can you send it to me in Messenger? I want to read this. Rainbow. Barbara Lee was seeing Elvis in 1970. Joyce Bova, Kathy Westmoreland, all long-haired brunettes. So are we trying to say that maybe it wasn't Prissy Pants, but it definitely wasn't Linda? Maybe it was one of those other brunettes, Rainbow, but it isn't Linda. So Linda shouldn't be going on her Instagram or Facebook or anything else and saying something that isn't true. You know? Either she's putting herself where she wasn't on purpose to be relevant, which we know people in the Elvis world sometimes do that. It's really sad. Or hear me out, or Miss Linda is getting so old, she just can't remember where all the places she's been. I don't know. Hey, Snap. Hey. Debbie or Cindy? I'm guessing Cindy. Ashley, so if she isn't telling the truth about this, what else is not true? Just asking. Hey, hey, I'm saying, if this is a lie on purpose, how many more lies has there been? That's a good point. If someone's going to lie about this, what more are they lying about? Melissa, Linda thinks she's the most important girlfriend Elvis had, so she probably thinks no one would have noticed. Ooh. Did you see the photos this year at Elvis Week with Linda, guys? Did you see them? Rainbow, Linda was also wrong about a certain picture of Elvis at auto parking lot. Yeah. I mean, does she have research people, or is her memory going? What's going on? Ginger. Excuse me. The Sundowners Club. Linda is a good person, so I just think she's mistaken. That's my guess. Well, I hope she says something about it and not let it linger that she's this person in the back seat of the car and they weren't even dating in 1970. So, I hope that she's not acting like a real blonde in this scenario. I hope she's smarter than that. Elvis chick, and I thought that was funny because back in the day they used to call me Blondie when I was in school. I'm not playing, you guys. My nickname in middle school was Blondie. I was a brunette. Took me a while to catch on and figure things out. I was a very naive middle schooler. I was watching Elvis and Me too much and drooling over things. Okay, Queen Scott. There was quite a few women clashing with Linda, Peggy Lipton, Sybil Shepherd, Sheila Ryan, etc. I mean, Elvis had a lot of women in his life and in certain periods of time. So in 1970, he had more women in his life than just Priscilla. So it's naive to guess or even think that that's Priscilla. I understand that Joe Esposito's daughter has that photo in her collection, but how would she know exactly if that's Priscilla or not? She wasn't there. Her dad's been gone for years. That brunette you can barely see her in the picture. It could be Barbara Lee, like Rainbow said, or somebody else in the 1970s that he was dating. So, it's not Linda, though. She got it wrong. And believe it or not, that's drama. When a celebrity, a star, who dated Elvis, who lived in his house at Graceland, gets it wrong, you know, it just it gets my Elvis OCD going, it just tears me up. So I know it tears up some of you guys. C says, could it be possibly that they wrote the wrong date on the picture? No, C, even if you Google the picture and cross-reference the picture, it comes back to 1970. So it doesn't matter. You could Google search this photo and it comes up every time as 1970 in LA, California. Melissa wants to know what's going on with Linda's ego and obsession with Elvis. Well, I mean, she has a pretty much obsession with him as much as Prissy Pants does. The only thing is, Linda got married twice after Elvis, and Prissy didn't to keep the Presley name. But there's always some kind of relevance with Elvis. It gets you through more doors. Maybe that's why she's obsessed with him. It keeps getting her invited to these events. It keeps getting her noticed in the Elvis world. I mean, I'm obsessed with Elvis. I'm beyond obsessed. I'm just a lunatic for Elvis, but I'm not trying to do this like they are. And I never met the man. But we're all obsessed over him. It's just the difference is she dated him and she can use it as relevance to get her places. Sundowners Club. Linda doesn't have people helping her with this stuff, so she comments on stuff probably a little too quickly. I mean, but this is just speculation, though, Sundowners. You don't really know for sure. You're just giving her the benefit of the doubt, which I understand. It's just, what if this isn't the benefit of the doubt? What if this is truly just her saying something to bring relevance to her being with Elvis? Maybe she knew she did it, but then again, I understand where you're coming from, like the devil's advocate in a way. Kelsey, people in the Elvis world would love to put themselves where they weren't. Heck yeah! Photoshop me at Sun Records in 1955. Oh my goodness. Rainbow, Linda was very good to Elvis, but she has told quite a tale or two. I will have to agree with you on that. But there are things that I have seen that get me. Hear me out. There's going to be an ad in a minute, and this is really important, so I don't want you guys to miss it. But yeah, I'm just going to let it ride because this is important to me. This has come up into my brain before, and I feel like if I don't say it tonight, I'm probably never going to say it. So, dun dun dun. Tell me when there's no ad anymore. Somebody wrote in my live chat last Friday, since there's an ad, somebody wrote, not in my live chat, but in the comment section of my live chat last week. You guys remember when I was doing the tribute to Elvis and I sang Don't Cry Daddy? There was somebody that said, that cannot be really you singing, Shauna. Yeah, somebody. That is like drama I do not need, nor do I want, because you guys know I can sing it if I want to. It kind of bothered me a little bit. I'm like, come on. I mean, I did play it for you guys and I didn't sing it live, but seriously, somebody decided to say that surely cannot really be you singing. So can I just sing it for a second a cappella really fast? So like if this person sees me, they'll realize that maybe they shouldn't put their foot in their mouth. That'd be great. Uh-huh. I don't really like just to stop what I'm doing to sing to you guys something like out of the blue like that. But I mean, my gosh, someone saying that I'm not singing? What the what? So this is going to be a cappella. I'm not going to have music. So here you go. Today I stumbled from my bed with the thunder crashing in my head. My pillow still wet from last night's tears. And as I felt like giving up, a voice inside my coffee cup kept crying out, ringing in my ears. Don't cry, Daddy. Daddy, please don't cry. Don't cry. Daddy, you still got me and little Tommy. Together we'll find a brand new mommy. Daddy, Daddy, please laugh again. Daddy, ride us on your back again. Oh, Daddy, please don't cry. There you go. So, there you go. That was me, all me, maybe a little out of key tonight, under the weather, but that was me. So, whoever that person was last week, don't even want to bother reading your name. I really am singing. Yeah, Molly. It was really me singing, so don't call me Shirley. Thank you. Kelsey says, didn't Linda cheat on Elvis with his keyboard player, David Briggs? But story is that Elvis had David Briggs spend time with Linda because Elvis couldn't spend too much time with Linda, and then it kind of backfired on him. So that's really what happened. So he can't spend time with his girlfriend, so he puts somebody to babysit said girlfriend, and then that person babysitting said girlfriend takes the girlfriend. That's how sometimes it works. Melissa, not only did she post the same pictures, she posted desperate ones like it was her first visit to Graceland. She has some serious problems. Deborah goes, that's right, Shauna. That's how it happened. Ashley, Melissa, how many pictures did she post? Let us know. She helped design the jungle room. Okay, this is what I was going to talk about. Listen to this, guys. Okay, so you have Linda and her girlfriend when she was dating Elvis and living at Graceland when Elvis wasn't there to take pictures of her all around Graceland and Elvis's private abode when he was alive, when they were dating. And she had her girlfriend take all these photos and she kept these photos. She holds on to these photos. Nobody knew these photos existed until, dun dun dun, here's the drama, until Lisa Marie Presley died. When Lisa died, within a few months of Lisa dying, here comes Linda Thompson posting all these private photos when she wasn't supposed to be taking these photos, when Elvis wouldn't have liked her taking these photos inside his private home. This was in the 70s, guys. That tells me a lot. If Linda waited for Lisa to die to bring out those photos, that tells me she probably would have never came out with them until Lisa died. Because she knew that Lisa probably wouldn't have liked it. That's what I think. That's my personal opinion, guys. Melissa, not only did she design it, she says Tom Petty wrote about her. His lyric, "The pretty little thing in the jungle room." Oh, that wouldn't be Tom Petty though, guys. That song, "Walking in Memphis," wasn't a Tom Petty song. Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touched down in the land of the Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain. W.C. Handy, won't you look down over me? You're absolutely right, Shauna. Well, thank you, Francis. Sometimes I get it right. Molly. Her friend Jean said Elvis knew about the photos before she took them. That true? I don't think so. That was Elvis's private home. Nobody took pictures of that place unless he okayed it. He wasn't there. I think if it was all okay, if it was all legit, if it was all okay, why did she wait till Lisa Marie Presley to die in order for her to post them finally? If it was all okay. And Patty, I think Elvis had a rule, no photos of his personal space. And I think you're absolutely correct because it was his bedroom. Nobody took pictures of his sanctuary. That's just, no. I don't think he knew about it. I think they just saying this to cover up, to cover their butts. It's because they needed their butts covered. And no, I don't think Lisa would have liked it at all, Teresa. So, yes, I agree with you. Lisa wouldn't have liked it. And Sharon agrees. Elvis didn't approve of the pictures. And it's another Linda Janine story. They can say whatever they want to say. You know why? Because all the other characters in the story are dead. When half of the people in the story are dead, you can say whatever you want. Cheryl, those photos are in Janine LeMay's book. Yes, Cheryl, but Linda didn't post them online until Lisa died. But why? Be Heard photography, but you weren't alive when Elvis was, were you? No, but I studied him, just like we all have in this chat. People know the dates and times of things, especially if you studied a man as much as we have. Melissa, how many other women do you see having pictures sprawled everywhere throughout Graceland? Besides Priscilla? Not many. No, she's the only one. Linda and Priscilla. Molly, her friend Janine LeMay didn't have permission. That's crazy. Well, they say they did, but is anybody here to dispute that? No. Courtney, Mark Cohn sing Walking in Memphis. Who? Mark. Oh, yes. Mark Cohn sang Walking in Memphis. Hello, Courtney. Francis, Billy and Joe Smith said Elvis did not let anyone take pictures inside Graceland. Ding, 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 ding. None of the girlfriends were allowed unless they were told they could. Lorraine, have you heard the interview he just recently did on Elvis Ultimate Fan Channel? He does say negative stuff about Priscilla, even though he says he's not going to say negative stuff about her. We talked about this before, Lorraine, in the beginning of the live. Mike Stone is, well, he sabotaged his own self by saying there wasn't going to be anything good in the book anyway. So a lot of us Elvis fans don't want to buy the book. Rainbow, she was catty about Elvis and Sheila Ryan. I think she probably did the red living room and feathers out of Zing Zing. Maybe. I mean, the red and the peacocks and the jungle room, all of that's supposed to be Linda's design inspired by Elvis. I will say, though, the peacock glass is my favorite piece. I'm just mesmerized when I see the peacock glass. You know I love the peacock, guys. Mesmerized by it. Tony, have you heard anything about Elvis's bedroom being gutted now? No, Tony, and let's hope and pray not. It's supposed to have been a sanctuary for Lisa Marie. And she went in there and would stay in there for long periods of time. And it was supposed to have been never touched except for cleaning. So I don't know anymore. It's like, please don't tell me it's gutted. I don't know. If you know of an article or whatever you heard, let us know. Goodness sakes. I mean, even new drama comes in this chat, guys. Woo. Melissa, why would Elvis tell her it was okay to take pictures of his bedroom and bathroom? He wasn't stupid. Exactly. This is the private rooms of Elvis, not just the living room, the jungle room, and that stuff. No, this was his bedroom and private bathroom that was also snapped with the photos that they took. Melissa, sorry, I don't know why I said Tom Petty. You're fine, Melissa. But that was Walking in Memphis. Sharon, but David Briggs was not taking Linda around. She got mad at Elvis about Sheila Ryan and took Jenny and went by Briggs' house. He had been flirting with Linda. That makes perfect sense. Perfect. Patricia, so would Elvis like fans going through his home on tours? It was his home. It wasn't our idea to do it, Patricia. It wasn't our idea to do it. You know? Sundowners Club. Linda posted pics with Lisa's permission a few months before Lisa passed. I can tell you when my father was invited to Graceland when Elvis was alive, it was known that you don't ever bring a camera. But you don't ever bring a camera. You don't. Back then, you didn't. Susie Q, there's so much truth to saying it's lonely at the top, and I think he knew how it felt all too well. I do too, Susie Q. It's like, did he even know who his real friends were? I know it's photos that were in a book, but we don't know for sure if Jean LeMay, who wrote the book and took the photos, actually did get permission from Elvis to take photos of his personal bedroom space and his bathroom. You know, I mean, he's not here anymore to say if he did or didn't. And I don't think he would have said, yeah, go ahead, take whatever photos you want. I think that they got mad, or at least Linda got mad at Elvis's crazy ways, and she just said, hey, Jenny, hey, girlfriend, come over. We're going to do our makeup, do our nails, dress up in all skimpy outfits, and take photos around the house. Come on. It'll be fun. Lorraine, sorry, I meant to say I posted the interview in your message box so you can listen to it very carefully. He does say some bad stuff about her in the interview when they keep saying something. Lorraine, I'll look at it tomorrow, okay? I promise. I'll get to it then. Karen, Riley said no pictures. The upstairs will stay private. Melissa, one of the Memphis Mafia saw Linda and Briggs having a late dinner together. One of her other friends said Linda was seeing Briggs for years while with Elvis. Well, Elvis got mad at him. You guys know the story, right? He unplugged his it's just, he knew. Elvis knew. The Sundowners Club, Elvis would never have given permission. No way. No way. Not his bathroom. Not his bedroom. Those were his personal space. His sanctuary was those 2 rooms where he would spend 2, sometimes 3 weeks at a time to kind of unwind, to get everything he needed back within himself so he can go back on tours. And Melissa's laughing. Ginger, Shauna, I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing surprises me anymore, Ginger. You think we'd have heard it and seen it all by now, but just you wait. Molly, Elvis definitely had majority input in the decorating, but Linda had a lot of input too. Maybe a couple type thing or something. I don't know. I agree with you. I think it maybe could be a 50 or 50-50 or 60-40 type deal. Ruby, thank you for the $5 super thanks, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Thank you for remembering. I love you. God bless you. Thank you. Nat TV. Yeah, the upstairs were super private, and it should have stayed that way. I'm glad Riley is keeping it that way. Me too. Goodness sakes, guys. We've been having such a good time tonight. So how are you guys liking this funny drama so far? I mean, we gotta laugh. This stuff is funny to me. It's just funny to me. Gene, Elvis bought peacocks for Billy and his wife's trailer. I wouldn't doubt it. Elvis had a thing for peacocks, because personally, Elvis was the peacock. What is the male peacock? He's the most beautiful bird. And they have to have the most prettiest feathers and strut and strut their stuff in order for the female peacocks, which are just plain Jane, to notice him. So I think personally Elvis was the peacock. That's what I think. Elvis is the peacock. That's why I'm going to have more of that image everywhere, because I love peacocks just because of that. I mean, Elvis was the peacock. Always trying to get us females' attention. Got to be the prettiest one in the room. Nat TV said that his uncle had peacocks in his ranch. My neighbor had peacocks where I lived up in the mountains in Arkansas. They were funny. They make the most craziest sounds. Elvis nailed Billy and Joe's peacock to the wall himself. I know. I watched their channel when they said that, and they showed it. Patty, as the Elvis world turns, Elvis is the ultimate peacock. He is. He's our peacock. Molly, Graceland was and is his comfy place. He bought it for his mother, so we know he loved it and his space too. Yep. Susie Q. Elvis was and will remain the most beautiful peacock, tiger man, ever. Oh, he's the king of the jungle. He called him Tiger Man. Yep, that's right, Molly. I love you guys. You're always on the same page I am. How's that? How's that plausible? We all think alike. I've got something here. Let's see what there is. Ooh, I got a real upper closer picture. My editor's awesome. I was going to show it to you one more time, and then I'm going to post this. I'm going to post this in the comment section. No, the community. I'm going to post this in the community page. But this is a mystery girl in that car. It's definitely not Linda Thompson. Not. Nope, it is not. So move along. Would you like the next story? I have a good one for you guys. You guys like David Stanley? I repeat. Do any of you all love David Stanley? I'm just waiting. Elvis chick. No. Karen. No. Cheryl. No. Patricia. No. Jerry. Kathleen. No. Nat TVC Pam. No. Substance use disorder nurse. MJ. No. Kelsey. No. Elvis chick. All the Stanleys suck. Laura, how do you think Prissy likes Creep Mike's interview? I don't think she likes it at all, Laura, she doesn't like it. She don't like anybody talking about her in any negative way. Molly, I I did, Molly, and we'll talk about it next Friday because I have a whole Shirley Pay Your Dues Part 2. It's going to be a big show. We're going to do it next Friday. Melissa said, hail to the no. Ruby, no. Ginger, David is a creep. Karen, hell no. Ashley, no, I like no one who lies about Elvis. Crystal, no. Courtney, no. That's right, Queen Scott. He had to because he was pecking at his own reflection. I hear you. I hear you, but Elvis would have done the same thing if he were a peacock. That's okay. So all y'all have spoken. Y'all don't like David Stanley, Elvis's ex stepbrother. Okay. Here we go. Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember a few months ago? A few months ago, David Stanley wrote something that was kind of important. In fact, he wrote something and we all thought something was going to happen. We thought some TCB was going to happen. We thought that he was finally going to say something about Prissy Pants. Didn't we? Well, if I'm going to jog your memory, I'm going to put this also in the community page below, okay? But he wrote this a few months ago. This was his post, and let me read it to you. It says, and this was when the Prissy movie first came out in theaters. This is what David said. It's open season on Priscilla, my friends. She has crossed the line with her lies about my family. The hard truth is coming in 2024. When he said that, I actually went like this, like, it's going down. It's going to go down now. You guys. Never, ever, ever bet on a Stanley, folks. Never, ever, ever think they're going to get anything done. Let me tell you something. Don't ever put one of those on a pedestal because they don't deserve it. Nobody does. Because he just contradicted himself, folks. This was done last year. He said that it was fair game on Priscilla, that the truth was coming in 2024 for her lies about his family. Right? Well, as of not but a few weeks ago, he changed his tune. He's a lot like Priscilla in that aspect, guys, changing their tune. They'll say one thing, and then they'll say something else and completely contradict what they say the first time around. So here, listen to this. This was written by him, too. He just watched the Priscilla movie. Here it is. I just finished watching the movie Priscilla for the second time tonight. I liked it the first time I saw it months ago, and I liked it even more tonight. Why? Because it was so real and captured a side of Elvis I personally knew. I was there in Memphis when Priscilla first came to Graceland in the early 60s, although I was only 5 years old, and I instantly fell in love with her. Keyword, fell in love with her. She was my first crush. Really? First crush? Really? So I bet you that night when Prissy Pants went skinny dipping with him and made out with him to get videotapes and stuff, I bet that made his world. I was also there when she left in 1972. I will always love her. Always love her. I think it was very brave of her to tell her story in the film. I knew the Elvis that she depicted in the film. He could be very challenging and difficult to live with when he didn't get his way. Especially when he was fueled by his medications. The traitor. The traitor. Tonight, as I reflect back on those days that we lived so many years ago, I can say she loved Elvis very much. We all did. Bravo, Priscilla. Boo! Boo! You suck! David Stanley sucks. Yeah. This is another reason why I don't like the guy. I don't like the Stanleys in general. They'll say one thing, and then they'll say another. And they don't add up. The math ain't mathing. Never has, never will. Remember I told you this years ago, guys? They lie. They continue to lie. They lie, 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 lie. And now we know how much he loves Priscilla. Kind of funny. He loves Priscilla now. Now. He loves Priscilla now. But a few months ago now, it's open season on her for telling lies about his family. And the hard truth is coming in 2024. What was the hard truth, David? Was the hard truth that you love Priscilla? That you had a crush on her since you were a child? Oh my gosh, guys, you can't make this crap up. It just keeps going and going. It's the gift that keeps on giving. That's why I said drama, drama, drama for tonight. But drama with a twist, with fun. I'm laughing. Because if I wasn't and he was standing in front of me right now, I'd probably slap him across the face or something. Seriously. They're terrible. They're terrible. The Stanleys have always been terrible. All they wanted to do was make money off of Elvis, in one way, shape, or form. You know, and I'll never forgive their mother Dee for the lies she sprung. To me, they're money hungry. They're like gluttony pigs. They just want more. More. Nothing satisfies. A lot of people we know like that, right, guys? A lot of people in the Elvis world that we know that are like that. Molly, they're all like Jelly of the Month Club, the gift that keeps on giving. Elvis chick, Bo Yule, is always having lunch or dinner or tuna. She's always taking these people out to dinner, that's for sure. Paying them off, doing something. Teresa says it's money, lies, lies. She went to bed with them. Well, she was close enough. Yep. Deborah, Elvis chick, love that. Paranormal. Hi, Shauna. I'll have to watch the replay. Hope you are well. I am. Thank you. And you're happy to stay. I'm probably not going to be here for too much longer. But yes, please watch the replay. We had fun tonight. It's drama. That was funny. We had a laugh. We had a laugh or two. Well, anyways, folks, it was a nice evening. You know, you guys make my Friday night. You really do. You really do. You really do. All right. Is there anything else that we hadn't thought of? I've got just a few more minutes and then I'm going to go for the night. Anything else you guys can think of that we can talk about fast like? Patricia says that she can understand now why Elvis felt lonely. He couldn't trust anyone. He couldn't. Elvis chick, Puna, Laugh out loud. We love you, Shauna. I love you too, girl. Claire, isn't there a Memphis Mafia guy named Al Strada that hasn't never spoken about Elvis? He speaks to people privately, but he doesn't come out. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like to talk about Elvis in public, like being interviewed and stuff. No, but people who are his friends, he talks with them. As far as I know, Mindy Miller talks with them. Nana Ames talks with Al. In fact, if I remember correctly, she put some flowers on Elvis's grave for Al this year. Teresa, Vernon never should have married Dee. Elvis hated Dee. He did, and the way he talked about her in front of Priscilla, I mean, he was just with Priscilla in Germany, so he said a lot of things to her about it. Cheryl, Claire, yes, I heard he said he wouldn't. Patricia, have you heard anything about the cruise case? Not right now, no. My nose has been grinding on other things. It hadn't been grinding on the cruise case. I'll go through it this weekend and see if there's any dish to be spilled next week. All right. But so far, hadn't heard nothing. Melissa, Stanley deletes my comments on his posts. So he'll just delete your comments. He won't unfriend you or block you. He'll just delete comments. Queen Scott. Shauna, it's been great chat. Enjoyed all. See you soon. Oh, I love you. I love you, Queen. I'll see you next week, okay? Karen, we covered about everyone. We pretty much did, didn't we? No, we take care of business. We do what we can. Elvis Chick said to you guys that Rhonda did the case today if you want to go to her channel. NJ, have a good night and a great weekend. Molly, Al saw his friend deceased, so probably doesn't like talking about it. Extremely tough. My goodness, man. It would be tough. Talk about your best friend that you love dying like that. Very tough. Susie Q, thank you, Shauna, for keeping us updated on all the info going on in the Elvis world. We all appreciate you so much. Thank you. I appreciate y'all too. CPAM said that Rhonda said the court is scheduled in November. November. So watch for it in November. It's happening. Ha ha. Deborah said that Cruz had to hire a lawyer in California because she couldn't use the one in Florida. That's right, because the case is in California for the Priscilla one. Ashley, thanks for the fun evening. You're welcome, Ashley. Cheryl, yep, I said that. It's two different cases. You have Priscilla suing Cruz, and you have Cruz suing Priscilla. It's two different cases. Deborah, it's been great, everyone. I sure have enjoyed everyone. And Shauna, thanks for the beautiful song. You're welcome. I didn't say, you want one more for the road? Teresa, thank you, Shauna, for what you do for Elvis. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. I mean, you guys could have went to any Elvis channel, but you didn't. You came to mine, and for that, you know I love you guys. Each and every one of you. Thank you. Jerry, always enjoyed the chats. So happy I found you. Thank you. Thank you. You're always welcome. All right, guys. I guess that's it. That's it. What? Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. I've been so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely. I'm so lonely I could die. I said I'm lonely. I'm so lonely I could die. All right, everybody. That's it. I love you guys. TCBTLC. God bless you all. And you know what? I'll see you on the other side. Bye now. I'll make a few videos next week for you guys. I love y'all so much. Be safe out there, okay, guys? Bye now. Bye-bye.